Good morning, my fellow humans. My name is Sharice Ross, and I want to talk to you about Generation Z. Now, I have a 13-year-old, so my first child is a part of Generation Z, and I just want to talk about how wonderful I think this generation is. Now, every generation is wonderful, but I specifically want to talk about Generation Z because I'm pretty sure and I'm certain that they are going to make scientific advancements. They are going to make scientific breakthroughs. They are going to do some like medical achievements. They're going to do something amazing in the medical world. I think they're going to get together. I think there's going to be a group of doctors who are, Generation Z in the future. And I think they're going to get together and create some medicine that will help people live longer. And I know for sure that Generation Z is going to take technology to the next level. I mean, if you think technology is good now, it's going to be amazing in the future. They're going to take technology to another level. So, as you can see, I'm a fan of Generation Z. Now, here's something else that I like about many of the Generation Z. They're not going to be into blind obedience. They're going to challenge the rules. They're going to challenge unfair rules. And if you say something stupid or silly, they're going to look it up on their phone because they have technology at their fingertips and they have information at their fingertips. So this is a generation that's very different from mine in that area. When I was a little kid, I couldn't just get information at my fingertips. I had to go to the library and look up stuff. But these kids, they can get information quickly. So you can't just lie to them about anything. They can look up things easily. So yeah, Generation Z, they are the young adults of today. They're the people in their early 20s. And also they're the teenagers. So Generation Z are the people who are born like between 2011 through 2020. That's Generation Z. So yeah, they already have so much information because of the computer, the smartphone, the smart TV. They have all these different mobile devices, these children. But my generation needs to help them out and tell them, hey, I'm glad you know a lot. I'm glad you can get your information easy, but you do need to put down your electronic device for a little while and go outside and ride your bike. Okay, go outside and play with your friends. Go outside and climb up some trees. Like really, they need to, I haven't seen any girls do jump rope outside in a long time. Like when I was a kid, that's what we did, jump rope. And that's healthy and good for your body. I haven't seen kids do that in a while. Now I do see, every once in a while, I see boys playing basketball, and that's good, so they can keep it up. But yeah, I do want to encourage the girls, do some jump rope, have running races, get your body moving. Don't just sit in one place with your electronic device. Get out, get some fresh air, climb some trees. That's what my generation did when we were kids. I was born in the 80s. I don't mind telling you my age. I am 40, and we went outside and got fresh air. And we played outside. That's what my generation did when we were little. So I want to encourage this current generation. Make sure. I'm glad you got your information, but yeah, make sure you go outside and get some fresh air. So, but anyways, I also want to talk about teenager girls because I have memories of being a teenager girl, and now I have a teenager girl, and I feel as though we are going in the right direction. So we went out. I went to Walmart with my daughter. And we were walking outside and she held my hand, and that made me feel so good. I feel like we are going in the right direction. My teenager daughter reached out and she held my hand as we walked in the store, and that really touched my heart. I mean, I just really feel good about that. And it just made me feel like she trusts me and she knows that I'm not a crazy, ridiculous parent, that she could trust me to hold my hand. That was awesome. Now, I know teenager girls, and also teenager boys, their hormones do grow. And so this is how I view the adolescent years. Like they're like on a canoe and they're floating on a canoe. And then the adolescent years come. And then the canoe, shakes. And it's up to me as a parent not to tip over the canoe. I don't want to provoke my child. I don't want to I don't want to provoke them on purpose. So I just want to make sure that I give my teenager the correct information they need in order to be an adult. So this is what I don't want to do. And this is what I don't do. Get in their face and let them know I'm in charge and I'm the boss. Yes, I am in charge. Yes, I am the boss. Yes, I am the mom. Yes, I do need to teach them things. But I don't need to like push it in their face. I don't need to push my power in their face. That's not good for teenagers. Teenagers need to learn how to be responsible. They need to learn how to be a good adult. They need information that will help them in the future. They don't need to be, pushed down or beat down. They need to know that you're on their side. They need to know that their parent is not their enemy. Right now, my daughter doesn't think I'm her enemy because she knows that I want to help her, and I tell her a lot, I want to help her. She says she wants to be a doctor. I want to support her on that. I want to be on her side. I want her to know that I have her support. And she says she also wants to be a surgeon. And I want to encourage her, and I want her to know that I am on her side. And I told her that I am not a jealous mom. Because I did watch a YouTube video of a woman, and she seemed jealous of her beautiful daughter. And she cut off her daughter's hair. And I was very, very surprised. And I was like, oh my God, there's something going on between that mother and daughter dynamic, something not right. So I told my daughter, look, I'm proud of you that you're beautiful. I'm proud of you that you're getting straight A's in school. I'm glad that you want to be a doctor, and I support you. And when you, get your dream career, when you get your job, I'm just going to be like there for you, encouraging you. And just very glad and just very proud of her. I'm glad that she's beautiful. I'm okay with her being successful. And when she does become more successful as a young adult, I'm not gonna, try to, bring back the attention on me. Like for an example, what if she does something amazing? And what if the cameras are on my daughter? I'm not gonna jump in front of the camera and say, look at me, I'm the mom, I'm the one who got her to where she's supposed to be. No, I'm going to let her success be her own, okay? When your daughter is successful, let her success be her own, okay? That's what I'm going to do for her. But you got to encourage these teenagers. Words do matter. Now, I know a woman, and she had 8 children, okay? And she had 3 boys. But she told one of her sons, she told him that he was not going to be anybody, that he was nobody, and that he was going to go to jail and spend most of his adult life in jail. And then guess what? That really happened. Now, I'm not a superstitious person. I'm not superstitious, but I believe that words can be powerful. And so since I think that words are powerful, I build up my children. I build them up. I say, look, you are going to be a successful adult. You're going to have a good group of friends. You're going to do just well. I want to build my kids up, say positive things to them, and then watch it happen. Words can be powerful. And since I think words can be powerful, it's my job as a mother to build my kids up. And I heard of a woman who went to jail because she was being overly verbally abusive to her girls. So yes, as a parent, I need to watch my words. And finally, this is what I want to talk about. Your children are the true judges when it comes to whether you were a good parent or not. Your children are the final judge. Now, you can say you're a good parent all day, but it's up to the kid to make that decision if you were a good parent or not. And also, when your children are adults, it's up to them to decide if they want to have a relationship with you. So yes, during the teenager years, you want to treat your child well. You want to treat them fairly. You do need to correct them when they make mistakes. Yes, teenagers do need to be corrected, but you don't want to go overboard and be too harsh with it, because when they are adults, they can decide if they want to talk to you or not, okay? So I want to tell you something good that's going on in my house. I'm done with spanking. I don't spank. I don't need to do that. Okay, I'm dealing with very good children who don't need spankings. They're doing very well. I went to my daughter's book fair, and her teacher told me that my daughter was doing very well in school and that she was beautiful on the inside and the outside. And then she thanked me for raising such a wonderful girl. And I'm glad that she told me that. And guess what? My daughter she doesn't even need spankings. She gets corrected, but she don't need any spankings, and she's a beautiful person. So my children, they are maturing because they know they can live in my house. They don't have to worry about being physically abused, verbally abused, or psychologically abused. I'm not doing that garbage. And I did take parenting classes because I don't want to repeat the goofiness that I've experienced. So I'm glad I took some good parenting classes. I worked on myself so that I could be a good parent to my children. And also, there's something going on YouTube. A lot of YouTubers, they're talking about kids who go no contact. So there's some YouTubers who are saying, if you have toxic people in your life, even your parents, go no contact. And so there's a lot of Generation Z kids who are listening to this and making YouTube videos about going no contact with horrible, difficult, abusive parents. So if a person wants to abuse their kids, those kids might find YouTube videos about going no contact with your parents, okay? Now, since I love my kids and since I respect them as people, and I think of them as potential adults. They're not going to stay kids forever. They're going to be adults one day. And what if they write a book about me? Do I want them to say good things about me? Yes. What if they have an interview, a high-profile interview? Do I want them to say good things about me? Yes. So you know what? If you want to have a good relationship with your kids, if you want your kids to say good things about them, about you, then what you really need to do, and I say this from the bottom of my heart, treat the children well. So when they are adults, they will talk to you. Okay? So yeah, treat Generation Z very well. They're not taking any BS from anybody anymore. There's information out there for them to go no contact. But yeah, love the kids. What I want to do for my teenager, I want to love her. I want to support her and be a guidance to her. That's what I want to do. And so I feel like we're going in the right direction. I really, really love that. So yeah, so keep this in mind. The last point, remember, your children are the final judge of whether you're a good parent or not, and treat them well so they don't go no contact with you. And treat your children well so that when they're adults, they will want to hang out with you, all right? All right, let's treat Generation Z well. Let's support them. They are going to do amazing things. And that's all I have to say about that. Goodbye.